Hi everybody, my name is Stephen Arthur and welcome to the first ever Stephen Arthur visual podcast. And today I've got a very, very special guest with me. I have my mother!
Me!
So in today's episode, what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be cooking. What are we cooking today, Mum?
Just doing our rustle up.
We're doing something called a rustle up.
That's...
And what does a rustle up consist of?
Rustle up can be anything that cooks within the hour and a half max. You know, you're rolling from work or a session and you don't want to do nothing too long and still tasty. We got this, go.
Okay then, so we're going to be doing a rustle up today. So let's do this, guys. Okay, what we're doing first then, Mum?
Alright, we washed and seasoned the chicken.
Okay then.
Alright, we've prepped all the veg. Alright, I'll put some oil in the pan, turn it on.
Okay then, so oil is now in the pan. Okay then.
Yeah. And you just make that warm.
Okay then, make it sizzle.
You know, usually I don't really cook in a quiet kitchen.
Okay
Because I
then.
like to bring the love.
You like to bring the love?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you're happy, the food tastes nice. You ever heat something and then you just start, because you know, love was put in food. Yes.
Definitely.
That's the effect I like
So-
every time when I eat.
When did you start cooking?
8, 9. It was a command from my mother. Come on, watch what we're doing so you can cook for your husband and your kids when you're older. I thought it was, I ain't cooking for nobody, but you know what, I enjoy it. And I did have hungry kids, so it worked.
Well, anyway, we need to start cooking in front of the camera. We need to show them what we're actually cooking.
You need to show them. I only guiding you.
Okay then, so what do I do? We've got the oil on. We've got the oil on. What do we do?
Alright, when it's hot up, you take time and put in the chicken.
Okay,
Let it hot up a bit more.
Alright, okay then. So...
I'll start it off. Let me start it off, yeah? Compensation if it burned me.
Yes.
No, it's not ready yet.
It's not ready?
No, it's not hot enough.
Okay then. Right then.
Big expensive pot, you have to make sure them well
So, you've been cooking for a while now. You've been cooking?
Yeah, you know, the norm, the chicken, the fried chicken, you season up on the Saturday, Sunday, you come and you do what you need to do the rice and peas, you do the salads.
You're going to give us a background on the acorn and cooking there. So, to give you a brief background, guys, my family have been cooking and been running pubs for over 30 years. So we've been feeding a lot of mouths from different parts of the world and all sorts. And Mum and my grandmother have been the main cooks that have been like cooking all these wonderful meals. Why are you going quiet now?
Why? I'm listening to you. I know what I did.
So what did you do then?
I got into it really, as I said, because of helping my mum. I used to do a lot of other things before that, but I fell into the pub world, as I said, because of my parents helping out. And it just gradually became a thing.
Okay.
So that's from, I'll help you here and there. Then I was bar staff. I've done cleaning, early morning cooking for all the customers. And you know something, the beauty about that, we didn't, you know, some shops now, they put out this big advertising. But you know what they say, when your food is good, you just food, you don't have to do all the advertising. And kudos to Mama, she's a brilliant cook. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say she's a chef, but she has her chef qualities when it needed. So give her our flowers.
Definitely. Okay then, so what have we just done so far?
Alright, pour oil in, little garlic within the oil. Make it hot up. Don't ask me about the grease and whatever. As I said, I'm a little house cook. Forget about the liquor. I'm just a house cook. And once the oil is hot, you put in your chicken and make it start brown from here.
Okay then.
Yeah?
So Mum, what do you think you'd expect from a podcast that I'm doing? Like, what would you like to see?
Well, I suppose I'm in the realms of what they call old school right now. So a podcast is a podcast to me. You need to break it down and let me know what the podcast really serves.
Okay then. I think.
And do I get paid?
Like, do you get paid?
Asking.
You know, mommy, like, I'll get you your fur coat and your BMW.
Let me tell you about this fur coat. From the criminal's son. Me not nice it up.
No.
From it was little. And actually, not little. At secondary school, Stephen was always into computers and drawing and all sorts. And someone came for a computer one day at the house, and I started to post this poor man thinking him was a kidnapper or what you call him. You know what I mean?
A pedophile.
Yeah. Poor me, I bark after the man. Wait, what with me? The man have money to give to Stephen. Oh, it's like. Anyway, found out he was a good lad, knew his stuff, and he was helping people on the side, unbeknownst to me. I used to see little things come in, but there was always, what you call them, electrical or whatever to do with computers. That's when I realized Stephen was earning some serious money at the age of 13, 14. He was earning serious money.
Was that like $1,000 a week?
Yeah, easily. But I wasn't aware of that. Then I started to curse because I was saying, I never see this child lift up a book. I used to cuss them and say, oh, I'm going to school, I take my money. Sit down and warm up on a bat in people, them seat. For nothing. But no, he was doing good. Anyway, this went on for a while. And when I confronted him about it, the first thing he said, I'll get you a fur coat. Me have walking stick now and the fur coat, yeah. It cold outside as we know. Minus how much degrees.
I'm gonna give you your fur coat.
I'm putting it out there, so I know when you put this podcast out or this interview or whatever, I go and get my fur coat because people are gonna come on your back.
Okay then.
He holds me a fur coat, and I want it while my eyes are wide open.
You'll get your fur coat.
Yeah, so I can walk and strut.
You will.
What's happened to your thing?
Oh, Mum. You were talking and you probably turned
I did not touch it, Stephen.
There you go.
It was fully armed. You see, this cross is something.
Anyway, with regards to that, I think I've always been a little bit of a
Bougie one.
bougie. I am no, I'm not bougie. I don't think I'm bougie.
Yeah, asking me, telling me.
I'm a go-getter.
Yeah, bougie one.
But yeah, with regards to the podcast, I think I just want to I want to create something where it's like wholesome content and like kind of bringing back a little bit of a like family culture type of thing.
Well, a lot of takeaways out there.
A lot of takeaways, too much takeaways out there, and I feel like doing this first episode is really cool because at least you get to see a little bit of what I'm about. And it's usually I'm just loopy.
All he usually do is come and eat.
Yeah.
Cooking is not really in repertoire. Him love food.
I'm trying to show people that I can cook though.
You can. You can. You're not poisoning.
Okay, then what are we on to next?
So, because your cooker decides to turn off itself, it's slowing your habits.
Okay then, is there anything else that you'd like me to do or cut off or chop off?
Right, we washed the rice already.
Mm-hmm.
You can do the veg and cabbage.
Alright then. There you go.
What do you mean, there you go? It's you cutting it.
I'm gonna cut it.
Yeah. So cut the cabbage in half. You do it as a triangle.
You see, this is why it's really important to have Mom on your side.
And pull it out.
At least she's able to show you certain things that you need to do. Why do you call food rustle up?
You know something? I think it's from my dad. When he was younger, if dad was at home before mom, which wasn't often, but when he was, he mom would say, oh, let me rustle up something. And trust me, the rustle up was bad. You know, it could be anything basic from a breakfast to a full-on meal.
Oh, jeez.
And the turmoil is just always stuck.
Oh.
And it doesn't sound so dancing then when you're cooking.
No, not really.
Or you're just rustling up something.
Hopefully I'm doing this correctly. Am I doing this right, Mom?
Well, that's not the half, but yeah.
Okay. You know,
because it's kind of frightening and we're not doing the whole hospital thing.
Speaking of hospital.
No, we're not going there.
Oh, you don't want to go there? Okay, then we're going to go there. We might as well go there. Yeah, so, I was going to bring up Jamaica anyway. I don't think I was going to bring up Jamaica.
What about Jamaica, mates?
So, we're in Jamaica, living our best life. And I went upstairs to have a shower.
No, you never.
I went upstairs to have a shower or a bath. I don't remember. I went upstairs.
He came in my room to use my jacuzzi.
Talk
the truth.
So went to have a shower. This is the first time we went to Jamaica together again.
Oh,
that one.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Because
disclaimer. I'm sorry.
So the floor was marble, and I came out and I slipped with my naked self and fell on the floor, and I injured my knee. So blood was gushing everywhere. I'm on the floor, just sprawl out with like literally nothing less, just a little tower covering my little nether regions. Anyway, apparently, allegedly, my mum heard this whole bang from upstairs. And
Everybody heard it.
Said, I'm not going up there because I'm on holiday. And poor Rebecca ran to my aid, like, are you okay? Are you okay, Stephen? While I was half naked, wet, poppy on the floor.
Wouldn't you rather your friend come see you like that than me?
But anyway, you didn't come to my aid.
Yes,
but here's the joke.
My friend.
No, we went to Turkey, and guess who did the same thing and had to go hospital? She was on a big old stretcher, big smile, and I was like, this is karma at its best.
He could not wait to say this is karma.
But do you want to add insults to injury? We go back to Jamaica. So the both of us have had an episode where we both fell, and we're speaking about it on the veranda, and literally the next night later, the whole house starts to flood. Looking like not today. It was like God was testing our trust. It was so funny. So, mommy, where do you work?
In a pub.
In a pub, not just any pub. Come on, keep on going. Look at Bob. Where do you work, Bob?
You worked there.
Huh?
You worked there.
I worked there, but I'm asking you.
That was your transition.
My transition?
Yeah.
Okay then. So my mum she runs one of the best bars to me in Birmingham. And she has.
Thank you.
It's a very interesting bar.
Very interesting.
Talk the things.
What you want to hear? What you want to hear about? The mix up. It's a mix up pub. It's a community pub. Oh, they're so mixed up, but it's so fun.
So I call it the Bermuda Triangle.
And we have a diverse amount of people from different ethnicity.
You just don't know what you're going to get when you go into
from one day to another. No, I'm going to turn down this a little bit.
You turned it down.
Didn't I just say it?
You turned
Disclaimer. Duh.
So yeah, more about the pub.
Think of EastEnders on crack at times. I shouldn't be mentioning certain things. or Emma Down. Whatever happened in them shows, trust me, it happens.
It really does.
Happens.
It happens. For real. It's all we need. We should actually do the recordings.
We always say we should record our pub because nobody.
If you want good drama, just go to my mum's pub.
Just sit down.
Just sit down and observe.
In fact, no, pay me first, then you can sit down. Yeah. Because I think a lot of people come to see me and hear me cuss. Because I do cuss outside and inside. They're like my kids, but in a good way. We know I'm burn up this.
All right then. So what we do with that now?
Just check it. It's ready to swell up.
Yeah.
Even more.
Can we have a look at the closing on the rice, or do we do that later?
You see, from the flat rice. Then all you test it. So it looks shelly and nice.
What's the good, the bad, and the ugly at the pub? Or working at the pub?
You know something? Everything comes hand in hand. You can't really separate it. When you have good days, when we have good days, we have good days, yeah? When we have good days, we have good days. They're very supportive. I find the customers that come there, as well as staff, very supportive. Don't get it twisted. We will put you in line. if we think you're being rude. We don't really accept that. To be truthful, for me, wherever I work, I like that safe place where people can come enjoy themselves and don't feel no pressure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're coming out for a drink, be it a pub, club or whatever. You just want to enjoy yourself. If it's relaxed, you want to relax. If you want to get in a heated conversation with people, that happens as well, because God knows they love their politics.
Are we good for time?
Yeah.
I think we are.
Yeah, I'll just check in.
Food look good.
Smell good too.
Okay then. One thing that I like to do is, where's the rags? Is to clean
As you go along.
as you go along.
Yeah.
Always clean as you go
Love
along.
that.
So if there's any mess around, just clean it off.
Tell some people that.
What do you mean? Who? Dad.
So you're not part of it.
No, I ain't part of it. I always clean as I
Them
go
have
along.
this thing, them love the art of eating. And same place they eat, same place they left them plates.
Out of order. I always wash my plate.
After my cousin. So you're not turn on this and cover it.
Do we have a couple of things?
Or a plate.
I think we got a plate.
Spoil next style.
Spoil.
That's what my dad used to say.
Spoil next style. No. I was about to say.
What?
I use that term all the time. And God, when I used to sew.
Yeah.
When I used to sew. And
That's when I got it.
I used
when
to
dad used
sew.
to tell me.
And my sewing is terrible. It was very jaggedy and everything. And every time I used to do it with sew with Carlos and it was wrong, I used to say spoil next time. And he was like, stop with that foolishness and do it properly. It was like, look, it was like, that's not how it's supposed to go. So I'll be sewing in a weird way. And he's like, what's this? And he's like, style next spoil. It was like, take it out and do it again.
In your sewing hero.
Yes,
There you go.
back when I used to be a fashion designer, guys. And then I took a hiatus and never
Give
came
me
back.
some of your
I was like, forget this shit. It was too much. It was too much. I was like,
What's that?
nah.
So you love sewing?
It's not the one. Especially after having a store. I was like, I'm done. Done!
Well, it was fun for us to watch.
It was fun. It was a nice experience. But you just realise that there's more. Yeah, you gotta be a little bit curious. You gotta do.
Yeah, you
other
gotta
things
try.
from
You
time to time.
gotta try things. Yeah, I had my phase where I did my sewing, I did the fashion shows, and all that. And probably if I followed it up a bit more, I would have. But I went into the curvier ladies, and that it was working at the time. But you guys came along and just effed it up.
I didn't. What do we do to F it up?
You can't sew around kids who are tactile.
That's not my fault. You should have
Can I help? Finger, needle sticking at this finger. Ouch, and bleeding. Them just in, where the button there? Where the needle there? Where the thread? When they just move everything. So you killed my dream.
I didn't kill your dream.
I'm not saying you won, because there's more.
There's more.
You're
But
the
it's like,
eldest.
yeah, but I didn't kill it.
Anyway, people, what you not saying?
I don't even remember what I was saying now.
I'll lie, you not
We're
saying.
talking about we're talking about my fashion journey. So
Okay.
I think things just change in it naturally. It's
Well,
like,
it does.
and people thought I was giving up.
No,
I think that's the
I
worst
don't
thing.
think you're giving up.
I just needed a different change.
Yeah, because you still do it, but
Yeah.
you do your odd drawing. Even with that, when you used to, when you started in the fashion world, I thought my son was going off. I used to, you know, our kids like to draw or doodle. Stephen's doodling was torsos. He always drew just the torso.
Why would you say that?
Because it's true. It's just the torso. Some used to think,
We're cutting that.
I used to think, why my child drawing all these torsos? Him don't like people. Him cutting off them head, them arms and them legs. Just this torso. Then arms start to take shape. Then the head, but it never have no face, so it's still a bit scary.
Could you stop? Can you stop?
Hello, well that's leading me into how you got onto this morning.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Okay, then go on, tell him.
Because of all your little, you da describe it. You know when them dismember people, what you call that? So
What do you dismember people?
that's what it looked like to me on paper. Because it was I'm sure I've still got a book of it. All just neck and body, no hands, no nothing.
It wasn't. You
So,
act
you know,
like
I
I'm
wanted-
sadistic.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Oh, jeez.
Because there was no help. But when you start putting on the head and the arms, because oh, you know what you do. It already is.
Oh, okay, bro.
Cover it down. But yeah, and I saved up a lot of his pictures, and then I used to start putting them up at the pub
Yep.
on a little something. And people actually came in thinking they were art for tattoos, which ironically now he's got them all over the place. Sadistic, the word come up again. I'm not saying you are, I'm just saying. Because what did Nan think at first?
You sadistic? No. So the first tattoo that I got, like I made sure to have mum and my grandma on there. So I've got tattoos of my mum.
To
and
shut
grandma.
us up.
So grandma, she was about to cuss and complain, and I was like, "Look, you're on there," and she looked and she was like, "Oh." So she just did her nuts. But when I got my neck done, it was all over. Like I remember, I think it was for my 24th birthday. I got my neck done, and she saw it, and she was like, "Oh son, I'm so disappointed in you." And I swear it made me feel so guilty because I'm supposed to be the golden child. I can't do no wrong. And for the first time in my grandma's life, I did wrong, and I swear it ate me up inside.
No, he
And
nearly
then-
passed out because we was at the pub the night, and why? And a warm evening because it wasn't winter. Him get tattooed next door, come in with polar neck, but I could see like no what you put on they put the cleansing thing on. My man's melting behind the bar.
And I'm like, this.
One of the time he couldn't move from him still. And when he said, "What wrong?" he said, "Oh, I'm all right." That time, my man, I sweat. Then we go, "Oh, you have your tattoo. Why not take it off?" Man, I sweat up the place. Serve you right. Your teeth are high. So we had the doodling at the pub. So I used to stick them up, and they used to think it was he was a tattoo artist that you could pick stuff. Said no. Anyway, still carried on with the drawing, but it got a lot more elegant, and people were noticing. Anyway, I heard it one day on this morning that they had a competition for a Christmas dress or a red dress or something like that. And it's so weird. My mums don't usually watch this morning, and she watched it and seemed like how I heard about the competition. I says, "Oh, Stephen could do that." And I said it casually. You know, I know my child. I said it casually. And the weird thing is, Mum mentioned it to him, and then when I mentioned it to him, he says, "Oh, where he's working." He was at the school at the time, innit?
I was working at the school, and
Yeah.
the teachers were like,
They were
like,
encouraging him.
"Stephen, you should do," because I used to on my lunch break, so I used to just sketch.
Sketch and do
You know, I was obsessed with it, and then I just said, "You know what? I'm just gonna do it." It took like probably, I shit you not, it took like 10 minutes to do that sketch, and I remember doing it. Like in my bed,
Yeah.
and I said, "Let me just send it off," and I didn't think nothing of it. I actually forgot about it, and then I got a phone call when I was on the bus, and
I know.
and then who did I think it was? I thought that it was my roommate playing like tricks on me, so I hung up. Then I hung up again. I was like, "Lauren, why are you playing around with me?" And they were like, "No, this is so and so from ITV. We want you to come in for the competition. We really liked your design." Da, da, da. And I was like, "Are you playing around with me?" It's like, "No, we'll order you a ticket to come to the studios." I was like, oh, okay. Then.
Yeah, because you called me straight away, and he was on the bus.
I was on the bus.
And he said, "Guess what, Mum? They called me." I said, "I'm so they should." Or whatever. And
out of thousands of applicants.
yeah, he did really well.
Boom. So what are we doing next then?
Let me just check on this. I've got no lid, and he's trying to burn me up. Look pretty, eh?
That is nice. Okay then. I really like it. Looks nice in.
Yeah, I got gravy, so
Aye.
could have more colour for me.
How would you add more colour to it?
No, some people put gravy brown in. Food, me like to identify my foods. Some people gravy browning in their food. There's nothing wrong, but when it's too much, the chicken black, the oxtail black, the curry black, only the fish have little identification. Not too much curry, not too much of the browning.
So what happened is I did the competition, and it was like out of a good few hundred thousands of entries. Then it was
so
like,
they say.
or so they say. There was like 10 people, and you had people who had degrees within fashion, MAs in fashion. I didn't have no experience. I didn't have
No experience in that department.
all I knew how to do was sketch, and that's just me being personally.
And that's the part I missed out on. I would have loved to know how to sketch. I could see clothes and make it, but I couldn't sketch. But you'll get the sketching. You're not really a sewer, but you do well.
No, I'm not. And
no, you fared well.
and
You've done your bit.
like Carlos will tell
bits.
you, like I've done my bit.
You've done
but
your bit.
You can tell when I sew.
All right.
Let's just put it that way. But when it comes to design and conceptualizing a design and putting it together, I'm really good at that. But yeah, so we did the competition, and like it got reduced.
Stop that one. So when the competition come, you got to do your votings and everything. And at the time, I was in a round robin, doing a round robin. So it was a nice way of inviting other landlords and managers to our weekly night. So it could be any day of the week that you choose. And what we did, we put on a little spread, play a little music, people enjoying themselves, and it was usually a weekday for us. So it just so happens, I was at my round robin, and I think it was being nervous for him. I was saying, I wasn't going to tell people Stephen's going on the TV because nobody knew at the time. So I told my colleague, which was Althea, and I said, Althea, Stephen going on telly tomorrow for a competition, blah, blah, blah. Althea said, me will go and tell the people there. Give it to my girl. She went up on that mic the night, and funny enough, we had quite a full night. I can't remember where we was, who ran robin it was that night. And Althea went up and she says, look, we need to support Rare, and Stephen is doing that. And if you don't know Stephen, it's Carol's son and whatever, whatnot. And I wasn't too sure of how to do voting or whatever, but everybody just started sending out texts and messages. Stephen's going to be on TV or whatever. Look at the dress, if you like the dress, vote for the dress. And boy, did they vote. Did they vote.
By a landslide.
Yeah, that's what was told.
That's what Philip Schofield said.
It
if
was,
we're allowed to say.
Yeah. Well, it's still that.
It's still around.
It's not our business.
So it's not our business,
Nah.
but it was. I heard by a landslide.
He did say by a landslide.
And
And what did Roger Moore say before he passed?
What did Roger Moore say? Roger Moore was at the studio at the time.
And they even commented it, said it looks like one of their dresses.
Yes, I love the dress. And so there's Roger Moore from Big James Bond.
That's it. It was quite a.
How did I forget that?
Yeah, they did describe it as a Bondi dress.
It was, and that was the inspiration.
Yeah.
Actually, it was like like kind of a bun type of.
And it
effect.
worked.
It worked.
It worked.
It worked.
There were some lovely designs, but from the designs to the actual.
I think it was
live.
It was an experience and a half, and that was like my first time frequently going to London. I've never been, bearing in mind, I didn't really go to London back then. It wasn't a thing. So to have your design on Oxford Street, like big John Lewis front, like that.
Yeah, that was
that
like
doesn't happen often, and I was like 19 or something.
Yeah.
So it was like that was a big.
Yeah, that was a little pinnacle.
It was a pinnacle moment, and then I think that's when I said, let me just give this fashion thing a try. So I started to study it a little bit. I did a little pattern design course just to see what it was like, and then I started to set up my business. And then Stephen Arthur became a thing.
Evolved. Stephen Arthur was always there. It just got bigger.
It just got bigger.
I'm bigger. I'm bigger.
I know. I'm bigger. To the point
in
where
a nice way.
In a nice way, in a good
nice
way. I had the opportunity to open up stores, having a store like in the Bullring next to.
Where was it?
Just Boston Park.
Where?
It was in between Hugo and Boston.
Yeah, and
That's
Cost.
right,
In between Hugo and Boston Cost. We're on Key Street. We're on like the proper, literally opposite Selfridges, and it was just a big experience. It was a big moment.
It was a big thing.
But it was a big challenge as well. Doing retail is totally different from doing fashion.
But you
And let me tell
tried
you,
it.
Tried it, and that's when I knew I ain't like it. I was like, I ain't doing that again. I was like, forget it. And we did have a store in Sweden.
Yes,
so
Sweden.
there
You
was a
did
store
very well
there.
with the fashion show there as well.
Did a fashion show in Sweden too, and then almost. This is the thing. I got offered a store for free in China as well, so I could have opened up in China too. But I think when having the store, it was actually the most money that we made. But like to get to that stage, it was a lot of work and it was tiring. And I don't think, me personally, from that perspective, it wasn't worth the money there and then. People would say that, oh, you quit at that moment, but I just knew that it was like the quality of living.
Yeah, it
wasn't
financial
good.
as well.
Very financial, alienating, and I must have spent a lot of money into that business with no returns.
Ooh.
We all did, maybe.
Oh.
However, like
Me.
overall, no. But there was a lot that went into it. If I continued it, I don't think I would have been in the right mindset.
Nah, maybe not.
So
But
we're here.
you can't knock a try out.
You can't. So, and that's another thing that I always try
And
to
it
tell
doesn't
people.
stop. It doesn't stop you.
Try out new things.
You know what I mean? It
Yeah.
doesn't stop you from excelling in other areas at all. If anything, it's kind of prepared you for certain things.
True.
You know, you just use those skills because they're movable skills.
That's
Transferable.
That's what I want to convey in podcasts as well. Like that it's okay to change and
Yes, it
pivot
is.
and do different things. But I always ask people, just be curious, not even have a passion, but wonder what it's like doing something. Oh, if that's around, just inquire about it,
Yeah.
or just see if it might work. They might say no, it's not. Ask them why.
The problem for me, for some of the young ones now, is they get trapped with not asking. You're right. They don't ask, or they don't seem to. Some of them scared to try new things. You know what I mean? They think certain things are just set in stone a certain way. No, go on adventure. The world is your oyster, as them say.
You have to.
What that mean? But
Like just try out new things, like and try and open yourself to new things as well.
man, you put that.
I know it. I was thinking, I was like, that came off a little bit wrong.
Them understand.
They understand. You guys get it. So I think that's important. I think that's what's kept me going a little bit, is pivoting and seeing what else is available. Okay then guys, welcome back to the Mr. Arthur podcast, where we are currently cooking cooked down stew chicken, or what you call a rustle up. Why are you not talking to me, Mum?
Start it again. Mr. Stevens Arthur podcast with Mummy.
With Mummy. With
Yeah.
Mum.
Right.
So, and
Okay,
we're doing something called a rustle up at this moment in time, where it consists of stewed chicken, white rice, and we're going to be doing some plantain now. And veg.
Yes, little veg.
You know, little veg, little fibre. You know, a little 5 a day.
You don't want this sauce or rice and boiled chicken.
No.
So
So
this nearly ready.
we're currently waiting for the pan to heat.
It's hot.
Mum,
It's hot. I'm just saying, turn that off. I don't want you to get hurt, Babs.
we're currently waiting for the pan to heat. So we're gonna fry off the plantain.
I'm gonna put it in. But be careful, you see, it have a nice little sizzle.
Mm-hmm.
Make it go and sizzle. Sure, fork and thing.
Hey.
You see it move around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You look a fry
So-
a bubble.
Yeah, it's up one. So leaving that to fry up.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with it though, because you see sometimes when it catch colour, you turn around thinking you're gonna get
Nice and then it's all black.
we call it caramelization.
Caramelization. Bun up. That's what I call it. Bun up plantain.
Nah, you'll be alright. But yeah, the changes, and a lot of people out there, they can cook. Them can cook, but sometimes cooking for just one. The main complaints I hear, oh, you know, why am I just cooking for one?
Yeah.
Well,
It's an effort, but it's peaceful. Cooking can be very
it's alright.
therapeutic,
Well,
isn't it?
is that I just cook for one? Cooking enough, I invite people.
True, but people have stopped inviting people at their yards.
Everybody
Yeah,
wants to
yeah.
be lonely, and then they
Everybody-
drop down dead in their house. Lonely. And nobody not find them for how much days and all kind of something. No, don't miss so.
It's hard for you to be lonely.
You'll be surprised. I do like my space. I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see me with me in the house by myself? I don't know if you do it.
What's that?
I can tire myself in the house. I sing, I dance, I go along with myself, I look in the mirror, I cuss, I talk. I'm not a crier, so that don't faze.
Me neither. I don't really cry like that.
But we love to cuss. And I don't mean cuss people. You know, when some people says, "Oh, you swear a lot," it flows through my tongue nicely.
Very nice, too nice.
And that's my.
But I like to be comfortably alone too.
Yeah, there's not wrong in that.
I like that.
Some people don't like that.
They don't like it.
They don't like their space.
They don't like their own. I love it. Anytime I get the chance to. So what I've done is when you
to absorb the oil.
Absorb the oil from the plant.
So I get
always
water.
put tissue on it.
Golden brown.
Hey,
You do the same with
I'm looking.
dumpling to some.
I do, yeah. Do the same just to take out the oil.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of excess oil that comes out when you're doing plantain or you're frying up.
I know when you do the cuttings like this,
Yeah.
really supposed to just leave it, but
But it looks good. It looks nice and yellow and bright, pretty.
golden brown.
Show it to the cameraman.
No, they have to be here. No, it's nice.
But yeah.
Well, I hope you appreciate what we're doing and get a little understanding of what we're doing.
Yeah. Like hopefully, yeah, that's conveyed on the camera, innit?
Yeah,
That we're trying something a little bit different.
it's not a written script because
No.
I'd be crap at that. You can imagine them asking me, "Oh, Carol, can you just follow this train? Follow your mama."
So hence the reason.
I know, I've got to stop that.
Yeah, you can't script this. You just can't. There's no point. There's really no point. She'll go off script as well. If not, if you tell her that she's scripted, she'll make things even worse. So.
Steven, I'm not that bad. All right, what do you really think of your mother outside of being mommy when I'm out there?
Criminal.
Yeah.
Yeah, criminal. No. Hard-working woman, constantly running up and down. Always gotta go somewhere.
I know. But it's always helping others
Yeah.
that gets me in problem.
Yeah. Gets
it's
the both of us in problems. Sometimes.
You see, I never come for this, you know. But let's do a podcast and me like idiot. I support my son. Support my son. Anybody come out here, as long as they not try to write about me, because I'm not that woman.
So
What is next for Stephen Arthur?
next to Stephen Arthur is I still want to build on my property investment business.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and focus on this influencing thing to see if it works. Who knows? You just never know.
It does people's nosy. They love to know what you're doing.
Really?
They get.
I like to.
I have to give you this joke. There's this one lady I saw. Bless her. I don't know if it's me. This one day I'm walking past her. Whenever she sees me, she always asks, "How's Stephen?" Or "Where's Stephen? Which country Stephen is in?" She asks me this every time she sees me, to the point now, sometimes I tell her a little lie. "Oh, Stephen's in Paris. Oh, Stephen's in Colombia."
Well, I usually
No, you are. You've been to those places. So this one day I decided I ain't gonna tell her nothing. She can leave me alone. However, whenever I walk past and this woman's grabbed me, strength of Samson, you know. I had to fight off my wrist with her. I said, "My man, what's the matter with you?" "Oh, Stephen." I won't go too much into it because they'll know who I'm talking about. But she's a lovely woman, and the mere fact that she asks about you,
It's nice.
It is what's the word I'm looking for? It's talking to you, you know, because you could be horrible and be mean, but you're not. And because of your kindness, in one way or the other, I don't know what you give her, but she
I ain't give her nothing.
she love us. We are Stephen, now Stephen. And that goes out to, should I say her name? I'm going to say her name. To our Janet. Bless ya.
You guys are just pure.
No,
jokes
but
and laughter.
she does. You
No,
know,
honestly,
she knows
she
family
means well.
members. She does. She
and,
always asks.
and she's always lovely. So
Yeah.
it's like you've got to say hello, man.
But she love us. Yeah. Can I have one more pint?
Yes.
No, Janet. On time.
This is the reason why you need to do a video recording of the pub alone. Just have a GoPro etched on the corner.
We have Del Boy.
You really want to talk the things about their names right
No,
now?
I'm just saying we have a Del Boy.
Uh-huh.
Right, who else we have? Well, I'm the Peggy Mitchell. Get out of my pub. Yeah, with attitude.
Jason's Phil, I'm Grant.
Yeah, Phil and Grant.
Yeah.
Who would the other be?
The sister?
No, she'd be, what do you want me to kill off Barry?
Janine! No!
I love you.
I am so sorry. Now I'm going to have to put that shit up. Oh, jeez! That would have been good jokes though, but she would kill us.
She could have that part good. Dion, my daughter, she's got so much personality to her, just like her mother.
Oh, jeez.
But another one, yeah, so she would be part of it. Who'd be Pat Butcher? Don't look at me.
So, before we begin, I know you peg it up.
Oh, yeah.
So, every time you watch EastEnders, Mum would be looking at what Pat's wearing, and it's clear that Pat was shopping at Evans too, because anytime my mum bought something, Pat would wear it in the next episode.
Pat, he never good
And my mum would
outfit
be
then.
like, blah, blah. Stop wearing Bobby clothes, Pat TV.
And never look good funny.
Poor Pat didn't even know, and we're looking, and I always looked, I was like, Mum, don't you have one of them? F.R. Steven.
Pat Butcher bought in a club. No, Pat Butcher. A hot girl. Oh, Pat Butcher.
Oh gosh, that would be Grandma. No.
No, brother no one kill her off like fear. That stand alone. Then again, it could be Patsy.
It could be Patsy. It could be Patsy.
Auntie Patsy, put respect there.
Oh,
She loves her fags.
oh, so we've got quite a few characters, as you know,
Yeah.
in the family. Okay then. So, anything else that you need me to do?
Oh, we've got plates.
We've got the plates, we've got the food ready, rice is done, the chicken's done, the veg is done.
Oh, remember, so should I do a guinea sponge? But it's alright, we have juice. Not for second juice for today.
We should have got, yeah, we could have done it next time.
Next time.
Where? If there's a next time.
When my money there. And that me I say, look, you want a hot podcast when my money there.
Money at home.
You say you
Money
not
soon
pay
come.
me.
Money soon come.
No food, me I carry home my food.
Huh? No?
And me carry home the camera people so they can eat the food with me. You don't pay. Try and bribe me with food. Oh come, we can do a podcast. And who I do the podcast? Not
Me and you.
Me and you. I want cook. I want stir the pot.
With ice seasons.
Season what?
You know what? We need to stop this now.
No, we're not stopping. I'm on a
Yes.
roll. As professional.
Whatever.
I'm plus size.
Can I test one of these?
No.
No, they need to be tested.
Yes, but not no. Them don't all
What,
finish.
remember that lady that you love to watch, of course? I swear my mum is such
I
a
don't know her name.
So the cooking show, there used to be this cooking network that used to come on cable. And every time this woman came on, all she'd be doing is testing food. Oh, it looks nice. And eating it.
All she does was eat off the people. Them. I didn't eat the woman. You see.
She's like,
It was just because she played around in their food.
oh.
When she talk about it, she go over the people, them food, up it up. And then after you see her mouth, you can see her mouth and the finger
It's
there.
like, it's salivating.
To her.
Look at this craven girl. That's all I remember. Watch her. So craven. Yeah, craven. Oh,
Keep
jeez.
her dirty and then people them food. You don't want to tell people how to cook. Go and sit down. And if you ever remember her name,
I don't remember.
her. I'm going to look him. Google tell you everything. We're going to find you. Yeah, man. Find her. Will you come out of that pot?
I just like it. Like,
You're just hungry.
can I just test it?
No.
And wait, have you ever found me stealing food?
Yeah.
What?
I can hear from in the living room. All like boy pick me, then love going to pot.
It's like you just do it.
Don't.
This is how you do it. You just do it slowly.
It's like if
I
I'm
mean,
cooking
just
at
put it
home,
down.
no matter how I'm cooking.
Or you do a large cup. You do,
Shut up. That's
you
the
know,
area.
so come down.
All I wanna do it. If me cooking and dad come home and see me in the kitchen, in come out him come give me a kiss. I not kiss him one kiss me. I the pat him one cleaner. And you see if it have a clear top, it not satisfied. So sometimes on purpose, you know, I will put file. So when he come in, you alright, Babs? So he's doing this. He's giving me a hug, but he's doing moving. It's him doing like if you try. You just spin me around and young people spin. Stephen is like a cat. See the food, teeth the food, and eat it. And then he always gets catch. His mouth is always full. And you caught him. Yeah, same thing.
What you mean?
Stephen, use that full teeth.
I'm not a food.
And then after you can't even open your mouth because his mouth is like this. And then Stephen, you take up something?
Nah, I'm not like that.
Stephen, man, take fuck, but joke you. Don't lie to me. You want another tattoo? I can make one. Man angling.
You just gotta go. You gotta go serve the food now. Wait. Should I?
No. What is this, Stephen?
I'm trying to. So she's sharing out rice.
What kind of rice, Stephen?
Basmati.
What colour is the rice, Stephen?
White rice.
Yeah, how we call it? Plain rice.
Plain rice. Should
I
I
don't
serve
know why.
the plain rice?
I like to see plate look healthy-ish.
Then she's gonna put some veg in it.
You know, must. Gotcha. No, I take your pot in there onto the stove so it don't look bad. I can't be working with you on your utensils.
What's wrong with it?
Old school, mate.
Okay, she's gone old school.
Yes.
You see that? That's nice. Ooh.
I don't really want in it.
Plantain. It's not plantain. It's plantain. It's always been plantain. But, you know. Ooh.
He answers with a response.
The meat.
So hungry about food.
Yeah.
You can't
Right,
eat-
yeah, I just
you
want
can
to eat
hear
the
it.
food.
You
I
can't hear
just
my
want
celebrity
to
telling
eat the food. Just where's my knife and fork? Let me test this out. Woo! I've been waiting for this. Eat good. So thank you very much, guys,
Hope you enjoyed.
and come back for a next episode.
We're not coming back.
No, you gotta come
We're
back.
not coming back. That's how I say I'm going to give him for a quote.
Please like and subscribe to this channel. It was nice having you with us. Oh, we're gonna have to do that again. Okay then, please. Thank you guys for what? Let's try this again.
Yeah, man, the food bad. Hold on a minute, let me fix it.
Nice.
Thank you for joining our podcast. Hope to see you here again soon. Please subscribe to the Stephen Arthur, whatever.
No,
I don't know.
that was really good. It is whatever.
I don't know what to put after it. Remember me all head.
Oh, okay, then do it again then.
You're not paying me.
Can we try it again? Go on.
Want to see some money later on.
Thank you for watching today's Mr. Arthur's episode with my mum.
Thank you.
It's been thoroughly enjoyable speaking to her about everything. And if you want to watch more, please like and subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you again soon.
And I'll get my fur coat.
And she'll get it. Please, if you subscribe, I'll try
Or a
to get it.
holiday. First class seat. Anyway.
Goodbye.
Jamaica. I will go to Barbados and Gambia and Ghana.
You done?
No, come here. So them like, when I call around yourself, nyash. Yeah. And we can cook. We can cook. Boy.